Good morning, my dear children. How are you all, my dear children? All are fine? Okay. So, my dear children, last class we have discussed with the natural calamities and we have discussed with earthquake. Uh, so, do you remember all that? Earthquake is a sudden vibration in the earth's crust. The earth's crust is made up of small and large plates which float on a molten layer, and this layer is constantly moving, and the plates also to slide smoothly. So these movements are sudden, causing earthquakes. Okay. Then we discussed about the focus, epicenter, then about the aftershocks. Then earthquakes are measured using an instrument called seismograph. Do you remember all that? Yes, then we learned about a scale. What is that? Richter scale. Yes. And the scientist Charles Francis Richter. Okay. So these are the things we have discussed in the last class, and also with the effects of an earthquake. We have discussed that also. Then precautions. What are the precautions to be taken during an earthquake? You know that all that, is it? Then precautions, while we discuss, I told you that you have to keep the hands on the head to protect. That means in case if you cannot move out from that place, then only you have to take shelter under a table and cover your head with your hands. Okay. Then we discussed with some of the earthquakes happened in some of the places. Do you remember that, children? Okay, then I gave a questionnaire to write in the comment box. What is that? Study of earthquake, that is called seismology. Many of the children have given the right answer. Congrats to you, my dear children. Very good performed. Okay. So let's move to today's topic. Today also very small topic I am taking. Volcanoes, about the volcanoes, then about the landslides, and also with the tsunamis. Yes, everyone knows about it, but just listen to this also, so you will be understanding more about this volcanoes, landslides and tsunamis. Are you all ready? So with the pictures we will find what it is. Okay. So wait and see, my dear children. We'll move to the topics. So my children, here with the volcanoes. How these volcanoes are formed? Yes, due to certain movements and disturbances in the earth's interior, sometimes molten rocks. What is that molten rocks? Molten rocks called magma are forced out of cracks on the crust of the earth. So the crack or the opening on the earth's crust is called a volcano. Got it, children? So the crack or the opening on the earth's crust is called a volcano, and the magma that flows out of a volcano is called the lava. Okay. So huge damage to property and life occurs when the lava flows down and runs over populated areas. So the earliest recorded volcanic eruption is that of Mount Vesuvius. Have you heard of this name? Mount Vesuvius in Italy, which destroyed the cities of Pompeii and Herculaneum on 24th August. Okay. So then the next one is Mauna Loa. What is it? Mauna Loa. Mauna Loa on Hawaii Islands is the world's largest volcano. Like our Earth, volcanoes are also present on other planets of our solar system. Do you know that? Yes, like our Earth, volcanoes are also present on other planets of our solar system. So let's know about it. That is Olympus Mons. Olympus Mons is the largest volcano situated on Mars. See that picture? Olympus Mons is the largest volcano situated on Mars. Okay. Now, based on the nature of eruptions, volcanoes can be categorized as three. What are they? Active, dormant or extinct volcano. What are they? active volcano, dormant volcano, extinct volcano. So let's now discuss about the active volcanoes. Do you want to know about it? Yes, active volcanoes are volcanoes that have erupted in the recent past and are likely to erupt any time. Got it? எப்ப வேணாலும் போட்டாம். Okay. So many active volcanoes are formed in the Pacific Ocean, giving the name Pacific Ring of Fire. So famous active volcanoes include Mount Vesuvius, Mount Etna, and Mount Erebus. In India, the barren island located in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands is the only active volcano. Okay, my dear children, have you got it about the active volcanoes? Next is about the dormant volcanoes. So, what about the dormant volcanoes? Dormant volcanoes are volcanoes that have not erupted in the recent years but may erupt in future. Yeah, that's very deadly one. Okay, so you got it, my dear children? And the next is about the extinct volcanoes. What is that extinct volcanoes? Extinct volcanoes are volcanoes that have stopped erupting. Yes, these extinct volcanoes have not been anywhere that like it have stopped erupting. Got it, my dear children, about the 3 volcanoes? That's about the volcanoes. Now we move to the landslides. So now let's discuss with the landslides. It's very simple and everyone knows it. Okay. So landslides, where it occurs? It occurs in hilly areas. So sometimes big rocks and stones along with mudslide down the mountain slopes towards the valley, causing the death of people. See, you can see in that picture near to that hilly areas, nearby many houses are there. So if the mudslide down the mountain slopes, every houses will be getting damaged, is it? So landslides occur more frequently during the rainy season. They are common sights in the Himalayas, as you have been noticing, and the northeastern hilly areas. So deforestation is a major cause of landslides in hilly areas. Keep in mind, children, deforestation is a major cause of landslides in hilly areas. So when the trees are cut down, the soil becomes loose and gets easily washed away in rain, so that all that properties may get damaged. Clear? Now let's discuss with the tsunamis, as everyone knows more about it. So tsunami is a Japanese word meaning what? Harbor wave. What is the meaning? Harbor wave. Okay. So a tsunami is a series of huge waves that occur after undersea disturbances such as earthquakes or volcanic eruptions. So the waves travel in all directions from the area of disturbance. Clear, children? So what the tsunamis result in? Yes, tsunamis result in floods which cause loss to life and property. Then communication and transportation get adversely affected and many people become homeless. The tsunami that hit the coast of India and some other countries on the Indian Ocean on 26th December 2004 killed nearly 3 lakh people. My God. Clear, children? Okay, so this killed nearly 3 lakh people and made thousands of people homeless. So if prior warning about a tsunami is given, what we have to do? People living in coastal areas should move to safer places. That is what we have to do if that warning about a tsunami. Okay. So my children, I hope you have understood about the tsunami. Nothing more about it, just to know about only up to this. Okay. So as if tsunami is there, it results in floods, then which cause loss to life and property, then communication and transportation get adversely affected and many people become homeless. So that's all about this tsunami. So children, we learned with the topic today about the volcanoes and also with the landslides and also with the tsunamis. So children, is it very clear to you? That's all for today, my dear children. Have a nice day.